This is the title page. As you can see, and the name of the story is Roman Adventure. We can see a Roman emperor who's wearing a purple color of long robe, a white shirt, and he's having a piece of pizza. And we can see Biff and Chip in the picture who are offering the emperor a piece of pizza. In this picture, we can see a Roman emperor's court. The emperor is sitting on his throne, and behind him we can see a bookshelf, and the children are standing in front of him offering a piece of pizza. As you know, this series is brought to you by Alex Brichter and Roderick Hunt. Okay, let's turn the page and let's go to page number 1 and let's see what's happening. Biff and Chip went to Biff's room. Biff wanted to take the chariot to school, but it did not had been painted yet. Chip was good at painting, so he would help Biff. Biff started to cut some cardboard pieces round like chariot wheels, and Biff and Chip started painting them. On this page we can see Biff and Chip were doing a project on the Romans. The project was for Mrs. May, their teacher. Biff made a chariot and Chip drew a picture of a chariot. We can see lots of things which will be made to use for the chariot. Mom and Dad looked at the project. The Romans are interesting, said Biff. Chip showed Mom the picture. It was a picture of a Roman chariot. Chariot was pulled by 4 horses. Biff showed Dad the model. The Romans had chariots races, and Biff said, "Oh my God, it's too interesting. It's a beautiful chariot," said Dad. Chariot races were too dangerous and they had to be pulled by so many horses. It was so heavy. Mom and Dad started to play a role play, and they played a joke on Biff and Chip. They dressed up like Romans. "It's time for supper," called Dad. Kipper had some pizza and Mom some grapes. "This is the Roman supper," said Mom and Kipper. "Romans didn't have pizzas," said Biff. "How do you know that?" asked Mom. Suddenly the magic key began to glow. The magic took Biff, Chip on a new adventure. "Oh no," said Biff, "I'm still painting the model chariot." The magic took the children back to Roman times. It took them to Rome. Biff and Chip saw a girl. She was playing on the streets. Behind them was a man who was wearing a Roman dress. We can see a wheel behind them. Here on this page we can see a scene of a street. Some Roman people are sitting and chatting. We can see a girl who is holding something in her hands, and she is looking at Biff's model. "It's a good model," she said, "but it doesn't look quite right. We've never seen such a thing before." The Roman girl was called Diana. She had a brother called Mark. He was a chariot driver. Mark looked at Biff's model chariot. "I can show you a real chariot if you want." Mark opened some big doors. Inside was a real chariot. It was like Biff's model chariot, but it was very big. "Wow," said Biff. Mark let go Biff on the chariot. Biff pretended she was a chariot driver. She pretended she was in a race. "I wish I could be a chariot driver," said Biff. Mark laughed at Biff. "You have to be strong to drive a chariot." "I'm having a chariot race today. Come and watch it." Everyone was hungry, so Diana took the children home. "We can have some bread," she said. "My father is a baker. He makes the best bread in Rome." Everyone looked at the bread, but something was wrong. The bread didn't look right. It was flat. It didn't look like bread at all. Diana's father made some more bread. He baked them all in the oven, but it was flat too. "This is bad," said Diana's father. "Nobody will have bread like this." Chip looked at the bread. He said, "I have an idea. We can make pizzas," he said. "What are pizzas?" asked Diana. "We don't know what are pizzas." Chip told Dinah's mother how to make some pizzas. Everyone helped Dinah's mother cook them in a big oven. The pizzas looked good. I hope you like them, said Chip. Everyone likes pizzas, said Biff. The smell is good, said Dinah's mother. In this picture we can see Dinah's mother and father, Biff and Chip, all are having pizzas. The pizzas taste good, said Dinah's father. He was pleased. Now we can sell them, he said. We can sell lots and lots. What a good job, said everyone. They went outside to sell pizzas, but there was nobody in the streets. There was nobody to buy pizzas. Where is everyone? asked Biff. Everyone had gone to see the chariot races. Dinah's father was upset. He looked at the pizzas. All the work for nothing, he said. How can we sell the pizzas when everyone is at the chariot races? Diana had an idea. She put some pizzas in a basket. Come on, she called. If everyone is at the chariot races, we can sell some pizzas over there. They took the pizzas to the chariot race. Come and buy pizzas, called Diana. But nobody bought pizzas. Everyone was busy looking at the chariot race. The children saw Mark in the chariot race, so they gave him a piece of pizza. This is good, said Mark. Biff looked at the chariot and she had an idea. The chariot race began. The children had a banner. It was about pizzas. Mark put it on his chariot. The people laughed when they saw the banner. What did Mark do? What is this banner about? What are pizzas? The people asked. The race began. Everyone cheered and Mark came first. The people ran to buy pizzas. These pizzas are good, they said. What a good idea to put a banner on the chariot. Just then, some soldiers appeared and grabbed the family and the children. You must stop selling these pizzas, they said. The emperor wants to see you. Come with us. In the scene, we can see a big courtroom, the emperor sitting on his throne and the children in front of them and Dinah's mother and father. The emperor was angry. This has to stop, he said. Who the hell is this who is offering pizzas? And who asked you to hang the banner on the chariot? Who is selling these pizzas? And what are pizzas? Would you like to have one, said the children. They taste good, said the emperor. You can give some of them to the palace as well. And I don't want the banners on the chariots. You can take them along with you. Just then the magic key began to glow. It was time for the children to go back home, and it was the end of the adventure as well. Chip looked at the little banner. He put it on Biff's chariot. The emperor didn't like banners on chariots. He said, I wonder what Mrs. May will think of this. So guys, this is the end of the adventure. I hope you liked the story, and if you haven't yet, subscribe my channel. So please do, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified of my new video. Thank you.